Hi, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a good day or had a good day. So, I wanted to reiterate a couple of points that I've already made. I don't have a meditation today, and I actually recorded this yesterday, and my audio was disconnecting. So, this is take two. Um, so, I wanted to just speak again about the importance of a consistent meditative practice. Now, when I say meditative practice, I mean however you're meditating. If it's Kundalini yoga, it's visualization, it's walks, it's just sitting in nature, it's chanting, it's prayer, it's however that shows up for you, right? Um, I know that when we're doing our meditative practice, it can be really easy to lose sight of or not see progress that we've made because it's not the same standard, right? Meditation, there's not necessarily an outward change. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything in your world in a physical sense shifts or changes. Sometimes, and a lot of the times when you first start, it's inner change, and there there's a lot more guidance and advice now than when I first started, as far as like what to look for in different things. I'll get to that in a second. Um, so there are at least more resources available for pointing these things out, or where to look, or how to see them. Um, I just wanted to reiterate, though, that the cumulative effect of the meditative practice, continuing to do it every single day, is how you create that change, that inner solidness, that direct connection to your authentic self, whether you call that your soul, God, universe, whatever label you give to it. Meditation is how you stay grounded in that and move from that place. So, I wanted to bring a couple of things that I reach for when I feel like I'm losing connection to my meditative practice. Whether that's because of anxiety, it's because of the chaos in the world, it's familial issues, it's, whatever, it's emotional upheaval for whatever reason. One of the things that really helped me is, and I do this more sporadically now, when I first started, it was writing something down after the meditation. Sometimes it was a word, sometimes it was a paragraph. It just kind of depended on what was needed after each meditation, but it was at least a word, just as a takeaway. And then at the end of the week, generally I define that as a Sunday, I would read back through the week what I had written to see if I needed to do anything different. Did I need to stop the meditation? Did I need to add a meditation? Did I, you know, or was it just simply uplifting to read it, right? Something else that I started to do was with the harder meditations. So one that I keep coming back to is the Sudarshan Chakra Kriya, and I am going to post that next week. I am going to do 3 separate videos for it. I'm going to do a 3-minute, a 6-minute, and then the 11-minute, provided my audio will work with me, of course. When I first started working with the Sudarshan Chakra Kriya, which is a meditation in and of itself, it's considered a Kriya because of the action that it creates by itself. It is a complete set in and of itself. It is to cleanse the subconscious mind. Now, that contains a lot of information, right? Subconscious cleansing it can be intense, it can be empowering, it can be incredible, right? The thing is that the other side of that is that it can bring up all of the fear, the anxiety, the dread, the terror that we're suppressing in our day-to-day world, right? And just our day-to-day life. And this information wasn't talked about when I first started meditating, so I thought I was going crazy. So with Sudarshan Chakra Kriya, up until this newest time that I started it again, this time I'm doing it for 1,000 days. This round is the first time I have not had nightmares doing the meditation. And the reason I kept returning to the meditation or the Kriya is because I still had nightmares. And the only way I felt like I was going to see progress is to continue to come back to it until I reached this time where there aren't any nightmares. My dreams are still just as vivid, and that's always been the case with Sudarshan Chakra Kriya. So what I started to do as far as a measure of progress was with the ones that I found the most challenging. I would do them for the 40 days, normal journaling, and then I would note the level of intensity for those ones. So when I first started, I would do it based on a number scale, right? And then I slowly moved to colors because that brought more fun to it. It helped me take it a little less seriously. So I would measure it. I would give 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, right? And then each time I did it, I would note the level of intensity and use that as a measure for progress. So, the importance of maintaining a daily practice, again, regardless of how that practice shows for you, is so important to stay connected to you, especially with everything going on in the world right now. There's so much chaos and change and tension and animosity. It is so important that we have a spiritual practice that connects us to our authentic selves. And again, whether you label that as soul, universe, God, whatever, it's the same thing. I just feel that authentic self is more aligned with me, so that's the term I use. Without that connection, it's easy to get lost in all of the chaos that swirls around us. It's easy to just continue to bounce from thing to thing to thing, and then anxiety just continues to get worse, right? When we maintain our meditative practice, that anchors us not only to our authentic self, but to the highest and greatest good for everybody, including ourselves. By healing our suffering, we can help others do the same. We can offer the knowledge and the experience that we have to help our loved ones heal their suffering and be a little less impacted by the chaos so they can help others. And we need each other right now. So I just wanted to reiterate, I know I've said this in a few other videos, I just felt like it bared repeating, especially with everything that's going on. So I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if there's any topic you'd like me to cover or if there's anything else that you felt I missed. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or you had a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.